What is going on, ladies and gents? Happy BTL episode 481 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Bookit Sports. If you're not tracking your bets on Bookit, what are you, 4 years old? Wake up. Read the room. Start tracking your bets. Stop being a bozo. Go over to Bookit, download it. We'll drop the link in chat. It takes legitimately 3 seconds to get set up. Okay, go check it out. Could not be easier. Could not have a cleaner UI UX. If you're not tracking your bets on Bookit, you are a bozo. Get over there. Jovan, we're also bozos for giving out the Mystics yesterday.
The Rapist team you got over there, Krabs.
Beautiful harmony. That was beautiful.
Yep. Had to make it work.
Shit, man. Mackenzie Gore shoving last night, throwing 1 million strikeouts, and we're betting on the fucking Mystics.
Yes.
People are talking. They might be throwing games. Not me. I didn't say it. But that's the second one in a row. We've seen the Sticks blow a lead. They were winning the entire fucking game, Jovan. They were dominating, you could say.
Yeah, that is exactly what they do.
Got to be better, man. Betting on women to win their first game, man. Ben, I believed. And I was wrong. Jovan, how about that? A little reverse Geyserman. Is anyone else rock hard after the PLL talk? I've deployed 5 units. Mike, this is why you're my goat. Okay, Mike, this is why you're cashing 5-piece parlays, tailing all of our plays all day, because you're locked. Jovan, any comments? You enjoyed that PLL segment on TMA earlier?
I did. It's getting me bricked to deploy some units. I already have the future in the works that's already been placed, and now I'm excited to bet the first weekend.
Sure. What future? Remind the people if they're not actually, we'll keep it. We'll W gatekeep here because we got plenty of PLL to talk about through the rest of the week, and I think we got some videos coming out soon with that as well. But yeah, side notes, because I know you weren't up there with us, we have to fade Brennan O'Neill. We have to fade, unfortunately, the Denver Outlaws and Lawrence squads, but it is what it is. Imagine, let me compare this to the NBA. Imagine the Cavaliers, after drafting LeBron James, are an underdog at home. I guess they're not really at home, but they're an underdog to a team that was one of the worst in the league last year. The Wizards, I guess you could say. Imagine LeBron James and the Cavs are an underdog to the Wizards in game 1 of the season. That's what we're seeing here right now, folks. That's what you're seeing.
Music to my ears. Music to my ears.
Fading the fuck out of them. Also, side note, that totals at 23. I might have to take out a loan. I might need to borrow some money with the amount I'm going to put on that under in that game. I want that on record. Okay.
Bozo O'Neill's up on the prospect board too, right?
You're goddamn right he is. I'm down to also nuke that less than, respectfully. Let's take a stroll through the PLL prospect squares really quick, and then we'll go over the W recaps, and then we'll give you guys plays for today. I want to take a scroll through. I want to make sure Jovan saw this one square, the Jeff Teat duplicate, which I think we brought up yesterday for a sec, but they also have added some more, which is a W. Okay. Rumor has it they might even be adding some more categories as we get closer to the weekend. I am praying they add some goalie saves categories. Prize Picks, if you're listening, get to work. All right, we need some fucking goalie saves categories. Can't be that hard. There's only 8 goalies, okay, playing this weekend. Actually 7 because one of the teams is playing a doubleheader. So figure it out. Jovan, we were talking about maybe taking some goats, buying low on Michael Sowers and Jeff Teat, 2 of the best players in the league, coming off of kind of mid-seasons, especially Jeff Teat, in games where I think there'll be points. The first game of the season on national TV, we know that game's probably going over. It'll find a way. And then game 2, like Cannons in the Atlas, Mikey squad, there's going to be 1 million goals in that game. And I think Jeff Teat will be leading the way. So we're squaring up for Kitch. We're taking those 2 more thens. But like you mentioned a second ago, Brendan O'Neill is up there for 2 points. Now, will he probably push? Yes, he probably will end up at 2. But I don't think he's getting 3 or more. So I'm more than down to take that less than for him. And then Josh, you had a good angle with the Logan Wisnauskas buy low angle after he had a Mooshit season after a great rookie year 2 years ago. People forget he was like the fucking LeBron James comp before Brendan O'Neill even got in the league. So would not hate buying low on him as well. Hovey says Green Book has goalie saves, W's. If they have those up on the books, then we should start to be getting some of these up on Prize Picks before the weekend. All right, chat. Side notes, PLL Paul Rabel interview just released on YouTube. If you guys haven't watched this, I know it just came out this morning. It's worth your time. W interview talking with legitimately the greatest lacrosse player to ever play the sport. We were able to interview him. So W's there. Go check out the link. There it is. 5-minute video, quick. Go drop a like. Come on back to us, and then we'll give you some winners. All right, chat? Dubs. We got Bankroll Bets coming in, resubbing, back for some steamed crabs and Jovan's meat. Okay.
That's crazy.
Locks coming in. I almost didn't want to read that one out. We got Wags Locks coming in, resubbing 21 months of bangs and cake. There we go, Wags Locks. People forget Kennedy Gates also dropped 20 used subbies at the end of Surge yesterday. Want that?
Wow.
W
Bangers.
Ken. W Bill Gates. Okay. Need the raise report from Jovan. Saw Degen unleashing on them. Shit has me dead. Yes, we will talk about that. Jovan, let's go ahead and power through these W/L recaps, and then we'll talk about the early start games because we got a couple coming up. We do. 4-1 for me. Solid day. Like I told you guys yesterday, I'm absolutely dialed in. If you're not tailing my plays, fuck off. That's all I got.
You got a pretty bad beat on that Pepio 1.5 earned runs too. Yeah, it was that one, and they had a swinging bunt that got through in the infield, which was tough.
God fucking damn it. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he should have ended with one.
Chad, I'm dialed. If you're not tailing, figure it the fuck out. Don't just sit there. Jovan? Comments, concerns? 2 for 2 on the prize pick squares. Not the best day on the books.
Yeah, not dialed on the books, dialed on the prize pick squares. One thing I learned, I think we got to stop treating the Yankees like they're good. That lineup is good because Soto is great. Judge is great. Volpe, occasional. Yes. Soto and Judge elite. Volpe, occasional appearance. Verdugo, occasional appearance. The whole lineup can't hit. That's like Tyler Anderson literally just pitched around Judge and Soto and nobody else could hit. So like that's any team that's been doing that lately. Like if you've noticed, the Yankees have not scored runs in any game where Soto or Judge has not homered.
Yeah.
If you're doing that as a pitching staff, the Yankees aren't going to score runs, which is tough.
Unbelievable. Shenandoah sponsorship is crazy. Who's talking about the pure Shenandoahs in chat?
The Shenandoahs.
How did that sidebar come out? Jovan, I mean, Peter in Shenandoah shit. What are you guys talking about? What are they talking about? All I know is the Yankees pitching staff is elite, and we cannot be fading Luis Gill.
Yeah, their pitching staff is that's one of the best slates of arms that I think we've seen in recent memory, as of right now at least.
Correct. They are unbelievable right now. They are dialed. They are locked. Lauren said, let's give Corey some glaze. Jovan, people forget he's hit 8 home runs in the last 8 games. And you had him yesterday, more than 1.5 T-base. Talk about it.
It's just one of those times. Like we were at this for like the end of the season when he was on absolute fire last year. Like it's just an auto bet Corey Seager in any decent matchup. And you know, it's tough to get to push that button a lot because he's going to be green. He was green yesterday, but holy shit. I mean, he's scorched earth right now. Yeah,
he is one of the best pitchers in baseball right this second. I saw POD Pete tweet, you can't send him down when Garrett Cole gets back. There's no fucking chance he's getting sent down. He's like the number 2 on the team. In my opinion, he's got a sub-2 ERA right now.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Yeah,
I mean,
worst case scenario, I mean, they'll run a 6-man rotation.
21 games, you said. Trent. Oh, man. Does he have a square up there on the boards that we can fade for today?
I don't think he doesn't have like a total basis, but he has like a goblin. I think he has a run up on the board too. Not really squares you can just fade.
I see a hit, Gobby.
Yeah, you got the Gobby there. You can take nothing. You can fade it, really.
Though. Yeah, beat. Well, he wouldn't be fading it anyways. I don't think. You got to take it and then mushroom.
No, yeah, Trent would be taking it.
I'll be riding.
Sure. W's. Well, I'll go ahead and bet that on the books for $1,000 on the under. He's not doing shit. Good. Trent, man, your Redwoods this weekend. Your team's getting disrespected, bro. We were talking PLL earlier. 3.5 win total for your Redwoods, bro. Lowest in the PLL. They're not buying your squad this year.
Shit's going over, man.
Shit's soaring over, bro. I'm gonna need you to place that for me.
I'm taking it.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll be on it. That team just got too many veterans. They've been too bad for the last couple of years to not show up this season. And what I know about the PLL, the worst teams last year are the best teams this year. It makes no fucking sense. It's happened since they started the league in 2018. Give me that over 3.5 juiced. I will lay it. Okay. But the 4.5, I don't hate either. 3.5, I love for the Redwoods. Give me the veterans. Give me the experience. They're coming through. They're getting 5 wins.
How many games do they play?
Played 10 regular season games.
That's so disrespectful.
Yeah, 4 and 6.
It
Gets
really
job
is.
done.
It really is. It's because they've been Moose. But they're America's team. They're my team. They're Trent's team. They're Jovan's team, too. People forget. It's got to be the Woods this year. We're rolling them. Come on.
Yeah, spoiler.
Come on.
That's the PLO feature I'm talking about.
Okay. There we go, chat. W's. All right. They don't give a fuck. They want to talk about early MLB.
Yeah.
Let's go to MLBs. Cubs. And all right, kicking the board recaps. Still going perfect. I tweeted out on Monday, I'm going perfect this week. Nobody cares. Nobody's tailing them. I'm still going to go perfect this week and go 5-0. So if you guys want to tail the king of the board plays, they're hitting. I'll probably have another one later today. If not, I'll have 2 tomorrow. Jovan, that over was moose shit. They had so many guys on base last night. Fuck that. So annoying.
So I'm going to have to get some plus chick probably tomorrow to make up for that if you're sweeping.
Okay. All right, I'm sweeping. It's already done.
It's already done.
Before we do Steam Krabs, I don't want to rush it. I do want to bitch. Can we talk about these 3 early starts? 1:10 Eastern. Let's get to it. I know Trent wants plays. I personally want Jovan's plays. Chat wants all of our plays. Let's lock in here for a sec. Cubs and Brew Crew. Trent's on the bump. Hey, against Colin Rea. We've got a total at 8.5. The juice was loose on the over earlier. Now it's come back down to the under, kind of where it opens. Jovan, thoughts on this total? I initially wanted to take the over in this game, but then I was looking at Tally and Fantasy Score. He might do okay today.
You might. It's like I would probably be a little more inclined to take the over if yesterday didn't happen when the Brewers looked like the greatest offense of all time against Shoto. First team to really touch them up nearly as much as they did. But I do think both these pitchers might struggle a little bit. They've been putting an opener ahead in Colin Rea, and I think it's been working better for him, but they're not going to have one today. So like I kind of feel decent about like the lefties in the Cubs lineup, like a Belly or a Bush or any of those guys. And then, same kind of opposite with the Brewers. Tyon's not great against righties. So like he could have a day with some of those. So I like the over. I'm not going to take it though.
Okay. Well, they've got that Jameson Talion 2.5 earned run square up on the board after he's given up 3 in his last 2 starts. His fantasy score is also a little bit higher than I thought it would be. I think it'll be the Cubbies bats coming through. I don't even mind them at plus chicken, but I'll stay off because of the line movement towards Milwaukee. I'm goods, and the Cubs have been so moose shit recently. I'll sit back and watch and see how it plays out, but definitely lean the over and the Cubs in this spot.
Sure.
Oakland, Tampa. Let me get that Rays report. What do you got?
Went under, which they just got to show it to me because Hogan Harris is fit on the mound today. He was a lefty, and the Rays usually I love to back them when they're in the situation when they pull out the full platoon lineup, but not today because that righty lineup that they've been putting in mainly with Austin Jackson and whoever else at the bottom, or Alex Jackson and whoever else at the bottom. They suck. So that's the auto out lineup. So they're gonna have to show it to me. I do think at the top, if you have a stray dong from Yandy or Randy or any of those guys, they match up pretty well. But beyond that, there's not really much to be excited about. So I think Hogan Harris could have a pretty decent outing on the other side. I think we get a bounce back from Tyler Alexander, who's going to be coming in behind Sean Armstrong too. So they got to show me if they're going to score runs in this series. Both these teams, really.
Okay, I'm with you. Little square under in a series where there have been minimal runs. How about that first 5 under yesterday in this game? That was free.
That was free as air.
Yeah. These first 5 angles have been printing. We'll take a peep at some of these for today. Chad, I know the slate is not glorious. All right, it ain't much, but it's honest work. We will make do. We're still going to find you guys some winners. Don't stress. But yes, the slate is kind of missed today. Not the main games.
Sucks.
But the Nats play tonight on national TV, so that'll be cool.
National TV? They got the call up?
MLB Network. Is that national TV?
Yeah. I don't know.
That is not national TV.
Okay.
It's regional because I think they have, usually, I don't know what it looks like today, but
they do 2 games, right? They do 2 options.
Games.
Depends on where you're at. Oh, great. So that one won't be on for me. I'll watch the local broadcast then because they black it out. Yeah. So I'll be one of the few people who can't watch the Nats games on a different broadcast, which I like doing because you learn some things. You don't listen to the fucking biased ass broadcasters the whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about that game. Trevor Williams and Kerr facing off. And the Nats are doing some things right now, folks. The Nats are showing some heart. They're showing some life. They really are. But before we get there is one more earlier game. I guess I got to give my play in Oakland, Tampa. I lean that under as well. I'm not going to play it. We've already seen enough unders in that series. I'll sit back and root for you. Okay. Kansas City and Minnesota starts up at 110 Eastern as well. Lynch and Paddock on the bump. Minnesota getting hella steam. Holy smokes. They're up to minus 160 some places. That's wild. I like Minnesota, but fading the Royals is a death wish. So I'll probably sit that one out too. Jovan?
I'm on the over in that game.
Wow.
Okay. I do think that's a lot of respect for the Twins, and I do think they win this game, but I don't see a world where Paddock, pulls out a masterclass here. As much as I really don't like the Royals' bats, the one thing they do have is a lot of righties, and Paddock struggles against righties who hit the ball hard. So hello, Bobby Witt. Hello, Salvi. Hello, 90% of that lineup, because that's what they're built on. So I think he gives up some runs, but Daniel Lynch, the late addition, because Singer got scratched because he was sick or whatever, he kind of figured something was up because the Twins have a already lineup today, so he felt that something was coming, that Singer wasn't pitching or something. But I think that works really well, and I don't know how long his leash is going to be, but it's only trouble if it's any shorter than it needs to be with the Royals bullpen. So I think we get runs in that game.
Huh. Interesting. I think we get runs too. Looking at Paddock squares on Prize Picks, I'm seeing some runs, at least against him. I wish there was more up for Lynch. There's really not. He just has a strikeout square up. But what have we seen so far for totals in this series? We've seen 2 straight unders after the first game went over. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, give me the over. Why not? Paddock's going to get moosed. Looking at his Prize Pick squares. Lynch probably not going to pitch great. Minnesota catching hella steam. I like that angle. Over runs, and I like Minnesota too. I just don't want to fade the fucking trophies because they keep winning.
Yeah, Trent, you locking in Bobby?
Yep.
Figured.
Trying to find some.
Bobby Witt.
Is Yelich doing shit today?
Probably not after he hit a nuke yesterday.
I don't know. Yelich is half owner of Cubs, and Jameson Tyone's on the mound.
It might be just that 2-piece.
It could be.
Maybe Adames.
He just hit a gag yesterday too. He's also owner of Cubs.
It might just be that 2-piece, chat.
Chat's asking for a 3-piece from us. Trent, you got a square you love today?
Nas Reed 3-pointers.
Nas Reed 3s.
Could be air.
Double bagel.
Jesus, man.
Almost.
Almost. A guy no one's talking about.
Who?
What up, dudes?
No one's talking about Joey Ortiz, man.
Dude, he's Barry.
He's him.
He's literally Barry.
Came from the Orioles in that Corbin Burns trade. He's literally been mucking Platt. They're moving off the lineup so quickly.
He had 2 hits yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, I could see him doing it again.
He had 3 runs yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah, give me that demon.
He's been bustos, dude.
Bustos.
Wow. All right, Naz Reed, more than 1.5 threes made. He's going to need to hit those threes because Luka is going to drop a 40-burg tonight. I like his more than 30.5 points. Squaring up for catch.
Who's?
Going to be Luka.
Wow.
That series is over tonight.
When Krabs fucking squares up for Kitch, that's when I buy in.
Oh, yeah, you're not buying in when I'm taking the nasty squares.
Like Burns yesterday, I was like, all right, you know what? Krabs might be onto something here. Shit was air.
Sure. I like Luka today. I mean, the charts, don't really have any feelings about it. It is a square play. I don't really care. I see Luka dropping a 35-burg, and the series is over. Finito, finished. I'm just deciding if I'm taking the points or if I'm just laying the ML like a grown-up. That's where I'm at this rate. And we could talk about it. We could talk about it. Jovan, you got a square you're in love with at this hour.
I don't know if you're going to want to hear it, Krabs.
Dude.
Zach Gallen fantasy score.
Okay. That's worse than Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
You're telling me your arch nemesis, you are taking his more than fantasy score today.
Yes.
Huh.
He's going to deal. I've done this twice this year, and he's pitched gems both times. So
you don't think the Mets, after the weird stuff that happened yesterday, all that embarrassing shit that happened, you don't think the Mets are going to show up today a little more motivated? They're going to show up today looking to try to get rid of that embarrassment or whatever the fuck that was last night in that game?
I kind of do, but I don't think it's going to be with runs. Like I really like Christian Scott. Like on the other side, I think the Mets have a solid chance to win this game, but it's going to be like 2-1. And if they do that, it's like Zach Gallen. The Mets are ass against any pitcher who can overpower them with a fastball or rip any decent curveball off, and that's all that Zach Gallen throws. So like even if he gives up a shot or two from I don't know who, because Pete Alonso's not playing in this lineup and Zach Gallen struggle with righties with power. Even if he gives those up, I think the strikeouts are going to be there all day, and he has a really good outing regardless. But again, I could see the Mets winning this game. It's just I don't think they're going to do it with their bats.
Yeah, I'm with you. Good rebuttal there. Low ass total dropping from 7.5 to 7. And the juice is even loose on the 7. We might even see some 6.5s floating around, folks. And if we get to that point, I might have to bet this under in this fantasy score with you because the under in the game and the more than fantasy score square. To clarify that under is low. That total's low, but it's Gallen on the bump, greatest pitcher on earth, and the Mets offense is absolute quail meat, and kind of so is the D-backs. So I guess it makes sense. Pete Alonso's out. You think that total's a little low though, with a guy like Cam Scott on the bump?
Nah, Christian Scott's good. I mean,
Jesus.
Christian Scott's good. The Diamondbacks and Mets, for that matter, have been, two of the worst, most painful offenses in the league to watch. I think it makes
you're right.
sense. Okay. It is road Gallen, which everybody kind of knows is a little bit of an issue compared to him in AZ. But so maybe that's your angle to say it's a little low if possible. But yeah, I don't think we get runs in that game.
Any 1 p.m. sharp report plays? That is a really good question. We've got 3 games coming up here with 5 minutes left until first pitch. Jovan, do you have any sharp report plays in those early Geysermans?
Yeah, both the totals are in there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's flash that puppy. Good. I had the Mets up there after what we just talked about. Great. Chat, we got a couple early geysers. Kansas City, Minnesota over, and Tampa, Oakland under. All right. 2 early starts in about 5 minutes. If you're looking for some early action, get involved. Jovan, one of those two looking at you more funny, one of those two giving you a gut check that you like more?
Yeah, probably Royals over. To be honest,
Royals
the
over.
Rays under would probably not be on there on a normal day, but we have a few games, so it's the best out of what I think I have.
So what you're saying is I need to sack up, grow a pair, lock in this fucking over for a unit, squad ride it during the day, unofficial with the boys, and I'll meet you at the cash counter?
Sure.
Okay. Sign me up. Let me lock in this over real quick.
I think there's a winning.
Okay.
I think there's a winning 4-man right in front of our eyes.
Is there now? For the early games?
Right now on the screen, right there.
Oh shit, there it is. Pivetta, Luca, Gowan, and Katz. You're buying stock high on the Prize Pick squares, Trent. There's been a lot of green check marks next to those on the Sharp Report recaps, even for me. And typically my green check marks are towards the top sector, not the bottom. So maybe you ride the hot wave. Looks like Lauren is on Pivetta as well. That gives me great vibes. Holy shit.
Lauren just shits out fucking green, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, so why don't we just not overthink it and take it? That curfew life dropping a subby 22 months. Let's fucking go, that curfew life. Sure we can. W curfew. Okay. All right, I got to lock in this play and stop fucking around. Give me a second. Jovan, why don't you talk about talk about some Prize Pick squares or something.
Wait, Jovan, you saw Ferguson at Starbucks, you said?
Yeah, yesterday.
That's
one of his first touchdown goats.
What the? Jake Ferguson?
Yeah.
Sure. Hanging around TCU College, huh?
No,
I guess not
TCU.
anymore.
Yeah, he's hanging around the practice facility.
Wasn't
That's
his
weird.
girlfriend committed to TCU for a week and then she went back to Miami or some shit?
Yeah, those rap piss. Season tickets getting cheaper though. Huge.
He's not going anymore?
No.
Jovan, bro.
It's a little cheap, man. It's huge though. It's huge.
You're not worried about this Royals total? Juice loose on the under? It's where it opened.
Yeah, it was at 8. Which it moved up because of
you saw
the
it at 8?
change.
You saw it.
Oh yeah, it was 8 with Singer. It moved up after Lynch got announced, but
all right,
yeah, I'm not really worried about that.
Sign me up. I got a fucking measly unit on it, $250, over 8.5, minus 102. Lock in, chat. Grow up. Put your big boy pants on, and let's sweat out an unofficial squad ride. It's about to begin here in 2 minutes. All right, I'm already thinking about Goots pivoting to the fucking screen, Gamecast, and something cool happening. I've already seen it. I got good vibes today. All right. Let me track this fucker. See, this is why you use Pickit, guys, because it tracks it automatically for you. All you got to do is open the goddamn app.
Yeesh.
Jovan, TCU women's basketball season tickets sold out. I hope you got in there.
No way they
Oh,
sold out because
I got
Javon bought them
plugs,
all.
man. I got plugs, man. We're already
Javon bought
covered.
them all. He's going to resell them to the horniest kids on campus the day of the game.
Yeah, if you guys want to ride with me on a play, I desperately need. Don't ask why. I think it starts in 10 minutes. Kinwen Zhang under total games.
Get him out of here. I'm done. Javon left. God, you stole my joke, dude.
Unreal.
Damn it. What fucking sport is that? Tennis?
Really need it. Yes.
Well, is it ASIMS POD? Don't gatekeep.
It's not ASIM, but it's from
Somebody who knows what they're talking about a little bit.
secret DM dude that literally spoon feeds me green all the time. It's that dude.
Sure.
It was a 2-piece. One leg was esports that smacked, and then next leg is Zhang under games.
I don't even see it on PP.
It's not on PP. It's because it was supposed to start at 7 in the morning, and I guess there was rain.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
still on the books though.
We got a hype train moving and grooving, folks. We got On a Heater coming in, fuzzy green balls, bright and early. Let's ride. W On a Heater for the subby, 13 months. We got Billy and Goldfish coming in, resubbing as well for 20 months. How about it? 20 piece. Hold the front.
Sure.
Hype train moving and grooving. Chat. If you guys are feeling frisky, you're feeling good on a Thursday morning/afternoon, drop some subbies for the people. They go crazy for them. All right. Gambling gods also love it. Okay. W Karma could help with the plays for tonight. I don't know. I can't confirm. Can only hope. All right. I want to get back to that prize picks craft sesh as well. A play from each of us. And I want to get Goots involved too. So Goots, get in the lap. We got Naz Reid, more than 1.5 3-pointers made. We got Luca, more than 30.5 points. Javon, are you really about to make me lock in Zach Gallen as your favorite square of the day today?
I mean,
If
I
it
would
is,
say
it is. Just be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
It
it
is.
is. I would say we could pivot to Cat, but we already have Nas Reed in there, so that doesn't really.
I mean, yeah,
work.
we're not. Okay. Okay.
You can leave me
Shit,
out
man.
of this shit if you want.
No, let's do a little chat requested a little Geyserman. We'll do a
No, I do
four-piece.
kind of like Nas Reed too. He's got some
Yeah, it's a
interesting.
nasty
squares up.
square. Are you kidding me? It was a good
Yeah.
find. Okay. We will
I
put
will
in
say,
Zach
though-
Gallen fantasy score, which is the third most popular MLB play on the board today. That should be a good look. Okay.
Yeah, there's only a handful of games, Krabs.
What is on the popular tab, you say?
It's
Gallen.
Zach Gallen lurk. He's actually got 2 squares in the top 3. It's hard to do. He's got strikeout, or he's got pitching outs. Goblin. Oh, that should be free, right? No chance that loses.
Yesterday's pop tab was complete moose.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
It's-
on it?
It started with
I
Shota,
faded some squares. Showed his strikeouts, number 1. I faded that. He had 1.
Jose Ramirez.
We knew that was cake when Trent came on and showed that square, respectfully.
Yep.
Yep, that was just storybook cake.
Wait a second here. We're missing one, though, Trent. Nobody's talking about it. Javon thought he could get away with it. We're not going to bring up Jonathan Rodriguez and his career day he had yesterday. We're not going to talk about him.
Can't talk about it, man.
We're letting that get swept, Javon. You were never going to say Jonathan Rodriguez's name for the rest of your life
No, I'm gonna
after
say it. I'm
yesterday.
gonna say
You
it
acted
again.
like he was Barry, and
I'm
then
gonna say it
nothing after he goes over, costing Trent $11,000.
That
No
was-
comments.
So surgical of an entry, bro.
See, like Trent just
Good
does
comment,
this shit
Trent.
though.
You're wrong.
Trent just does this shit. Like he puts everybody's favorite square, and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna put Javon's like favorite, like 5th favorite square in there.
I didn't know. What was your favorite square yesterday?
I had Seager as my favorite square in Sharp Report. I had Blade up there too. I had literally, I mean, I talked about the square, but like you're taking bottom of the barrel and pairing it with everybody's A-team squares, bro. You're like fucking selling my slip. What are
Well,
we doing?
Javon, let's go inside of Trent's brain here for 1 second. Think about it. It's a win-win for him. Either it hits or he gets to bitch at you, the smart prize pick sharp guru,
no.
for costing him an entry.
Yeah.
Right? It's a win-win.
100%.
But yes, to be fair, that play was not on your sharp reports. But I don't want to paraphrase. You did say something along the lines of, this is the weirdest square on the board today. I love the square.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes,
100%
there was
I like the
definitely
square.
some slurpage going on with that square. during the BTL.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy square, but I mean, he didn't do shit.
He didn't sniff a baseball.
No, he did not.
He didn't sniff one. Wasn't even in the same vicinity of the baseball.
He was so not locked.
Can we get that slip up on this? Oh, here it is. Go to the very top,
Here.
Goots. I want to show the people the payout and what Jonathan Rodriguez cost, Trent.
Yeah, it was.
Just $11,000. Nothing crazy.
Dude, he was swinging at rat meat.
Also, to be fair, people would give their left nut to have this entry because it also paid. Let's not act like this entry didn't fucking pay. Okay, it doubled. You doubled your net worth here with that entry. Back to Malik coming in, giving out a subby. Oh, he's giving out multiple. Back to Malik, giving out 2 subbies to the people. Attaboy Malik. He woke up in good spirits today. He's trying to get on the gambling god's good side. He also gave out 45 bits. Still trying to figure out what a bit is, but appreciate you giving those to us. What do I do? What do I use the bits for? Come on, what do I do with the bits? How do I turn the bits into money?
Man. I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask for that.
Chat, they don't give a fuck about the bets, man. They moved on. They don't give a hoot about the bets. It's revenue, brother.
Mikey.
W. Malik. I was just kind of making a joke and running with it. I appreciate you, my man. All right. We got games starting up right now. We've got 3-2 count, top of the first. Rumor has it we might have a leadoff walk in Kansas City, Minnesota. Goats, do me a favor. Take us to Target Fields. Here we are. W's. Love that.
Bobby at dish.
And Spanish.
We got Falser coming in, resubbing. Igor in the gooey garden tonight. Don't fade. Falser, I will be fading. Full transparency. I want to talk a lot about that series too, because I don't want you guys thinking I'm out on the Rangers, but I want to talk about that series because I have an angle that I like. We got Chris Pipkin coming in, dropping a subby for the community, not for himself, but for other people because he's a man of the people. Sure he can. W's Chris. Hype train level 2. Can we get the hype train to level 3, chat? That would make my day. That would make my day. Bobby Witt base hit also would probably make my day. Let's get him.
Watch this ball get blasted into the gap. That would be great.
I'm sure he can.
That was a fucking meatball.
Yeah, Bobby Witt might be him, folks. Bobby Witt is having a legacy season. Bobby Witt is carrying this team. Bobby Witt might be the best young player in baseball right now besides Juan Soto.
You gotta wait to say that until after the at-bat grabs.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's nothing we don't already know.
Might as well lock in the K right now.
And he's out.
Well, there's a 70% chance he'd be out anyways.
And a Bellinger bomb.
Ish.
Wow.
Well, can't say I didn't see that coming.
It was always the over in that game, huh? God,
Might have been.
Damn it. I can't believe we didn't get to counter with that one. We talked about it for 2 minutes. All right. Whatever. Let's move. Let's groove. Chat, that one's on me. Should not slurp Bobby Witt while he's up there at dish. Okay. And he's out. But let's not act like that actually affected the game. And let's talk about things that are smart and matter. Okay. And let's watch this at bat play out. Hopefully we get a base knock. Jovan, let's go over the sharp report. I want to let the people know our winners, our favorite plays for the day today. Goots, do we have time to bitch? Do we have a second for me to get mad about something? Yeah, I can make it quick.
Yeah.
Goots, before the sharp report, run that shit. Yep. Fuck you, Lane Thomas.
Oh, not fuck you, Vinny P.
Vinny P. Home run.
Vinny
Okay,
P.
maybe
Gagger.
all it took was for me to bitch about Lane Thomas and tell him to go fuck himself. Are you kidding me? We got a 2-run gagger.
Let's go.
2-run gagger. I don't even want to do the
Huge.
steam crabs anymore, but we're here. And as soon as we pivot away, of course, he hits a home run. You can't fucking make it up. But like I was saying, fuck you, Lane Thomas. You son of a gun. I took you on Dinger Tuesday. I believed in you. I trusted you. I respected you. I put my name on the line back in Lane Thomas, who's hitting a $188 this season. Only a lefty merchant. Take him on Dinger Tuesday against a lefty, against Max Fried. He doesn't do shit. Actually, I think he had a double, to be fair. But no Dinger Tuesday, no dice, no W's. Pissed off, whatever. Looked like a fool taking Lane Thomas. And by the way, this is exactly after the fucking Chris Bryant situation went down. The same exact thing a day before, where I took Chris Bryant on Tuesday, he hit a nuke. Wednesday. Unbelievable. Well, Lane Thomas, what does he do yesterday, Jovan? He was minus 1,000 actually to cash this, but he hit a home run the day after we took him. Can't fucking make it up. Now, Lane Thomas did lead the Nats to a nice little win last night. So they're on fire. Hashtag Natitudes. But how about Lane against a righty this time? Taking one yaya. The day after I take him, the day after the fucking Chris Bryant situation happens, where that guy scores his first run in 2 months and hits a ball and makes contact for the first time in 2 weeks. The fuck is going on? What's going to happen? Who's hitting a home run tomorrow or today? Can we start predicting the future with this? Utilizing the Dinger Tuesday segment to profit. How do we do it? Because we're a day early every fucking time, man. Every time. Unbelievable.
I don't know. We got to find some.
Just start tailing my plays and you're good.
Yeah, legitimately, I want this on record. Goots is fucking dialed for Dinger Tuesday plays, and he should be giving those out every single time, and then we're going to make that a thing. Because you keep smacking them. You've hit more than any of us.
Who did he have yesterday or Tuesday?
Yeah, who'd you have
I
to hit?
had Josh Naylor and Will Smith.
And he's gone.
GG.
I think he had Josh Naylor in his no home run parlay, which probably
he had
resulted in his
J-Rod.
exit. Yep.
Who I also took, but
I bet. We got
Yeah, I'll
Matt
start
Latt
tweeting
coming
them.
in. How do we see Goots' plays? Goots, where can they get your plays, bro?
I'll start tweeting them out.
Sure. You might need to start
At
tweeting
Real
out your
Goots,
Dinger Tuesday plays. People are talking.
I might
Okay.
have to.
We got Matt Latt coming in, resubbing. We have my GOAT, Pega Acids, Trent's favorite guy, coming in, resubbing for 15 months. W Pegas. I appreciate that. We got Old Man All-American coming in this minute, resubbing for 15 months. We got hella subbies today. Vibes are up. Women's College World Series starts today. Plenty of winners, UCLA, Duke, Stanford, OK State. Couple of big dogs, take all 4 and win coin. I think I'm good, Old Man All-American, but I'm sure those are sharp plays. In the Women's College World Series, I'm assuming he's talking about softball, right? Has to be.
Yeah.
Sure.
We got
I'm good on the
actual College World Series starting up on Friday. It's starting up tomorrow.
Fire. Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Shit. You want to maybe bring a player to if you see one that you like?
Oh, yeah. We got to get in the lab.
Cool. I still can't believe the Hokies fucking blew it this season.
That was one of the most moose endings to a season
they've
I've
got
ever seen.
They've got three future MLB players on that team, and they couldn't even fucking make the tournament. Unbelievable. We got Colt Orn 8 coming in, resubbing as well for 13 months. Lucky number 13. Love that. W. All right, what else we got? I only resub because of BTL. Pega, bring the vibes up. Okay? Come on. Say one nice thing about Trent, Pega. Say one nice thing about Trent, Pega. I want to see it in chat. Give him one compliment. He said, fuck you. It's not a compliment, Pega. That's actually the opposite. And now, okay, well, you don't have to give him a compliment anymore. Let's just fucking move on. So, we might need to get Pega up here on the stream. Pega, you want us to drop the link? You want to come up here? Chris Pipkin coming in, dropping another subby. I mean, the people are just in a giving mood today. They're feeling good. We got Remilo coming in, giving a subby. Let's fucking go, chat. Sure we can. W, boys. Hella heads coming in, resubbing today. Love that. All right. Sharp report. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. And we got a raise 2-run home run. GG.
W Esoc.
W Paredes, L under in the game. Fuck.
No, because the guy that hit and the guy that scored are the only two guys that are going to do anything.
Okay.
Maybe Siri. Maybe a stray Siri appearance, but
okay.
That was penciled in the card.
Oh, you thought I was done shouting out the subbies, folks. I'm not done yet. We got Big Currid coming in. 5 months. Newbie. W's. Let's make it 6 next month, Big Currid. Why not us? Let's make it a 6-piece. All right. Well, Dubs. Let's go over our favorite plays for today. Why not? We've waited long enough. Let's give the people our winners. Let's give the people our favorite plays. I know, Jovan, you've already got 2 active. And I don't think I have any starting up here yet. But I do have a play that I love that I want to talk about. I don't want to wait anymore. Can I take you to Boston?
Sure.
When's the last time we've seen a total in Boston at 7?
In a minute.
I don't know if there's been one this season. And yeah, DeGen W's. I know you splurged and nuked the Rays offense today. Fuck yeah. It's actually DeGen versus Jovan there a little bit with that angle.
Not really. I think it's going to be like 6-1.
Okay. Word. Then why not just take the team total under for Oakland's?
Because the Rays do Rays things sometimes.
Sure.
Like, we'll see. We'll see if they can keep scoring for the next handful of innings.
Sure.
But
we got a lot of ball
sure.
game left, huh? A lot of ball game left. Okay. This total, I cannot stop looking at this total. And I've had, knock on wood, pretty good angle on totals for the last week or so in MLB. Utilizing what we know about juice baseballs, utilizing what we know about, first fivers when we need to. We've had some really good plays on the Sharp Report over the last week. This one is by far my favorite play today. I don't know why I love it so much. I don't know why the total is as low as it is. It's 7 when it opened up at 8. I understand Flaherty and Pivetta are on the bump. I understand relatively bigger name guys, but I mean, this isn't fucking Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander going at it, right? This is Jack Flaherty and Pivetta who have, 4 ERAs. Nothing crazy. All right. But I'm expecting a pitcher's duel out of these guys tonight. It's number 1, because that low total is ridiculous, dropping from 8 to 7. Number 2, the Pivetta prize pick square I love. All right. LC hit the nail on the head in chat. She said that's her favorite square today. Love that. That's music to my ears. I'll be all over the Pivetta fantasy score square. I think he gets a win, and I think the Red Sox do win this game, and I like that they're catching 5 cents a steam. But I also think Flaherty shoves and gets his strikeouts today, and I think he silences or at least stunts the Red Sox offense enough for this game to go under. The very streaky team, Red Sox. I want to fade their offense today against Flaherty, a strikeout-prone pitcher, and I want to back Pivetta to absolutely shove today. That's the main angle there with the total dropping. Love this under.
Sure. Yeah. Looks like absolutely shit weather in that game too, with good arms in the mound. So I'm with you.
Shit. You like that? Does that make too much sense though?
No. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not too much. Enough to not play.
Yeah. I mean, the splits on the under look good too. 39% of bets, 60% of handle on that under. So some fatties are coming in.
Yeah.
Totals down. Weather's supposed to clear up, they're saying in chat. It's been raining in Boston all morning, starting to lighten up now. G Pars is saying, W Weatherman in chat. I appreciate that. Love this under. Love the splits. Love the prize pick squares. Love the total moving and grooving. Everything about it I love.
Sure.
Take me to Dallas. Cut the shit.
I mean, you're going to Dallas too.
Hell yeah, I'll join you. Why do you like
joint trip? It's a joint trip, but yeah, feels like everybody. I heard you and Mikey talking about it. Feels like everybody's penciled in this game to already be headed back, or the series to already be headed back to Dallas. And I've heard the same phrase, 1 game series, about 75 times because it's automatically back to 6. I don't think so. Everything went right for the Wolves in that game, and we talked about it. Like Lively plays a huge role. If he's going to be back today, it's probably going to be in like limited capacity, so it's not even like banking on that. But Cat shot the shit out of the ball for the first time all series. Rudy Gobert even got in foul trouble. They got a bunch of different looks on him. Like Anthony Edwards was huge when they needed him to be. Like everything went well for the Wolves. Like you couldn't have had a better game, better closeout for them. And they still only won by 5 points. And I don't think that's going to happen again. Like the different looks that the Mavs were kind of getting without Lively on the floor. I think they struggled with physicality for a while, which it wasn't the same look with Lively in there, which is why Gafford, had his burst, but it wasn't there all the time. They were getting the switches they wanted to, but not really until the end of the game. So everything, I think there was an adjustment period for that one game, and they're going to figure out very quickly. Even if Lively does come back, like I said, it's going to be, I would assume, in limited capacity, if at all. So they've kind of figured out what works against that defense and against that team who they aren't getting shocked with physicality themselves now. Like Cat, one of the reasons why I'm on Cat as far as a square goes is, first of all, he found his footing. The volume's going to be there. He's going to be super aggressive. And one of the things that lesser Lively or no Lively is brought out of him, he's more in the mix with the ball in his hands, especially down low too. So I do think he's going to be pretty trigger happy, which may be for the better or for the worse for him and the Mavs. But I think this is a big bounce back game, series over, call it cake.
Primer, I'm looking out for you, my man. You're literally the funniest dude I've ever seen in my life. And I really love when you come on the stream. If you're going to nuke your team tonight, do me a favor and take the points if you're putting too much money on it. First off, don't do that. First off, cut it down to a unit and be responsible. It's your team. You have enough invested in it. You should not need to nuke it. You're going to be sweating enough as is. It's your Mavs. Number 2, if you are going to nuke it, take the points. Give yourself some leeway. Give yourself, in case there's some fluke shit or bullshit at the end of that game, it's sports. There's no such thing as a fucking lock. If you're putting an uncomfortable amount of money on something, in my opinion, you should always take the points if it's there. And that's just what I roll with. But if you're taking a normal amount on it, I wouldn't hate sprinkling on the ML. I almost took the ML for this myself. I'm still thinking about doing it and pivoting. But I'm also not putting, 10 units on it. You know what I mean? I'm going to put 1 unit, maybe 2. I already have a Mavs future. I'm going to be putting more on it once they get there. Do you think I should take the Mavs future now before this game? That's what I wanted to ask you as well.
If you're going to take one, yeah.
If I'm going to take a future on the Mavs, although I already do have a little sprinkle, but it's parlayed with the Stars. We'll see about that. I wouldn't hate that idea.
You know what I will say, though? I feel like you could also get a jump in your favor once you see, I assume they're going to open, or they already have, opened the lines for the finals before to be Mavs Celtics, and you're probably going to get a bigger jump in that after Porzingis may get ruled in, too. So, if that happens, I feel like the difference may be small enough to where it really doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. KG Systems, KG in-house. Ain't losing with KG in-house. Wolves winning by 10+. Be here tomorrow after Wolves alt spread -9.5 hits, and I'm Jeffrey.
That dude sent essays in here about the Wolves game 1 and game 2. So I think that could be exactly what we need.
This could be a hot take. Maybe he's a fan of the team, and maybe his biases are hurting his wallet, like 99% of bettors who don't have the self-control or awareness to understand that their biases are causing them to lose hundreds and thousands of dollars.
Could be. Yeah, we did hear multiple guarantees of Wolves fan in here saying no chance they lose the series after game 1. So we'll see.
Yep. Unbelievable. All right. Prime would disagree with you, Krabs. Yeah, probably. That's okay, though. Let's lock back in here. Dallas +4.5. I don't know if I really gave my sell job, and we've also got a couple prize pick squares we need to talk about for this game, too. It almost looks too easy, and I really don't have much more to add than you said, Jovan. You really sold it great, but it looks too easy after the Timberwolves, finally won a game, kept their season alive. I blame Kyrie for his comment before where he said, this is a normal game for us. This is their Super Bowl. Why the fuck would you say that, you dumbass? Why do people give these other teams or players added motivation? I don't how stupid, how little self-control do you have? Anyways, I still really like what Kyrie's doing this year, and I think he's going to carry his team to a championship. So I'm not going to, worry about it anymore. But I almost feel like Dallas is playing too good right now. I'm getting nervous because you know how my contrarian fade the public brain works, Jovan. It's almost like it's too quiet right now for the Mavs, at least for people who are smart, and I respect their opinions in the NBA, who know that the Timberwolves' time here is done. And Anthony Edwards, his little MJ run is over for now. Maybe he picks it up back next year. Probably not. It's done for this season. I'm tired of hearing everyone say the Timberwolves are the greatest thing since sliced breads when you have something so great right in front of you that's blossoming into what I think is the best team in the NBA. Maybe not the best overall if you played with them in 2K, but I think they're the best overall team, and that's the Mavs. There's something about this squad's 100%, 10 out of 10 team chem. They just have it. They say the right things besides that one Kyrie slip up. They do the right things. They've got the guys. Kyrie, the best closer in NBA history. Nobody talks about it. He is foaming at the mouth, chomping at the bit to get an opportunity to play against his former team and beat them in the championship and then go off into the sunset and retire, because I don't know if there's a guy in the NBA who's more inclined to retire early than a guy like Kyrie. Okay? I could see that like it was fucking yesterday. After they win the ship this year, he'll be hanging them up and he'll be walking off into the sunset as one of the greatest players of our generation, because he is. And he's going to take care of business tonight. Although he won't be filling up the stat sheets, it's actually going to be Luka, because he's been the road warrior for this team. I actually don't mind betting the Mavs on the road. Some might say I even prefer it, Jovan. I've seen Luka take over these games on the road, to get involved, chirp the crowd, almost Juan Soto-esque, where it just makes them better, almost this road crowd. It gets them amped up. It gets him riled up, and you see his best on the road in some of these games so far in the playoffs. I think we see that again tonight. His points has been moving up. It's higher on Prize Picks than it is on the books. I always love when it's like that. It's like they're getting out ahead of it. I'm in love with Luka's points today. He's dropping a 35 Berg, and the Mavs end the series. It's done. They're going to the championship.
Yeah, and I don't mind the Luka play. I definitely don't like Kyrie today because, I don't know if you saw what they did at the end of that game. And obviously, like a lot of the prop betting, like hinges on Derek Lively because that changes pretty much everything for this. But I'm assuming he plays, but in a limited fashion, or he doesn't play. If he plays and it's full minutes, I'd be pretty surprised. But they put Jaden McDaniels on.
No way. Timeout.
Oh,
Siri
my
nuke.
You might be getting
Called it.
hot.
You called it.
You might be getting
You just
hot.
said that 3 minutes ago. What the fuck?
Yeah, he had a
You just
walk-off
said that.
yesterday in the home run robbed.
No
Getting
doubter. SBR is juiced. He's
Nah,
juiced up.
Siri doesn't hit wall scrapers. He hits fucking
Well, yeah,
nukes.
he's got pop. He's got pop. All right.
If he touches a baseball, it's a nuke.
Yeah,
Literally
it's going.
every Yurfie hit in the early games. Every single one.
Eesh.
That's crazy. Well, your feeds could not be more due. I'm sure you guys have seen it on your feeds on X or Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But Nerfies have been like the most profitable bet in baseball over the last month. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, people sleep.
How long could that last?
Except for that one day.
Dude,
And a double.
I have a little 2-man that I randomly made. It was MJ Melendez to get a walk, demon, 11 pitch at bat. Cheech.
No.
That's rats.
No.
That's rats.
You lay all that foundation, you lay all that groundwork for what? For nothing.
That is rat.
Can't come through on the poker tables, can't come through at the dish. What does MJ do? Nothing.
Hit 140. That's what he does.
Useless. Looks cool out there and plays like shit. Has no shit stats. All right. Well, we got more runs potentially coming in Tampa. That's no shit. Let's hope we get some more coming out here in Minnesota soon. I'm seeing a full count with 1 out in the top of the second, and now I'm seeing 2 outs. Goddamn.
Yeesh.
Shit.
Shout out, MJ.
Santana robbed him, C. Gramp saying in that game. Okay. Lines out to shallow right field. Carlos Santana. Great. There's already been 2 cases of fluke shit in this game. Awesome.
Yeesh.
Appreciate that. Also, I don't think I've ever seen more fluke shit than we saw in that Yankees game last night as well. Early on, the Juan Soto getting called off the fucking base bullshit. And throughout that entire game, there was just terrible calls left and right. Really pissing me off. Oh. All right. Nets ML, I really don't even want to talk about it anymore. We kind of addressed it earlier. It's a strict betting the human aspect of this game play, which I don't love betting on the Mets. I've had the Mets banned for the last month or so, and my life has been significantly better. My wallet is fatter. My confidence is higher. The Mets are a team that can just suck the life out of you, not in a good way. The Mets, you saw what happened to fucking Lopez last night, throwing his glove over the fence, saying, fuck it, I'm done. Get me off this team. Yeah, that's probably how I'd feel on the Mets as well. I don't even blame him at this point. That organization is moose shit. With that being said, you don't think those guys are showing up today with a little extra motivation? You don't think those guys are showing up to work today with something to prove? If I was on that squad and a player went crazy like that, and people are starting to talk about you being the worst organization in baseball, wouldn't you think those guys would wake the fuck up and maybe put some effort in today and try to do some shit? I personally do. I think this is a great human aspect type of angle. The only problem is you're putting your hard-earned coins on the New York Mets, who have been probably the most fake sharp team in the MLB this season. Legitimately. I mean, I've had to stop betting them, and that's how you know it's bad. They've been in timeout for a month.
Yeah.
I can't bet them. They stink. The sharper they are, the less they come through. But today, I can't resist, Jovan. I can't resist. I think those boys wake up today looking to prove something. I really do.
Yeah, I can respect it. I ain't betting the D-backs because I haven't seen anything.
No,
probably
it scares me with your angle, bro. It's like obviously because you take is more than fantasy score. It's not a great sign.
Yeah, but I love Christian Scott too. I mean, his fantasy score is close to making the card too. It's like I mean, nothing. This is a 1-run game. I think if it's a Mets win, if it's a D-backs win, it's a 1-run game. Which I mean doesn't help you nearly as much if you're taking the ML, obviously. But I don't think there's a world where they get just blown out of the water in this game because I think Scott's going to keep them in it.
Okay. We got some Brewers bangs. I think we took the wrong over, folks, but hopefully I jinx it and I'm bitching, and it means nothing. We got 1-1 in Milwaukee. We've got 3-0 in Tampa. Shit. We've got 2-0 Kansas City, Minnesota. We need more. Come on. Shit, we went over all of our plays because you got 2 early ones going right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Prize Pick Squares. Nick Pavetta, LC's on it. Enough said. That's the sell job you need. That's all that people care about. That's all that matters because she only turns squares green. Luca points we already just went over. Zach Gallen, you fucking talked about already. Cat, did you go over that one yet? I want to hear why you like Cat today for reasons other than just his chart.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't really have to do with the chart, but he's gotten his confidence back. Oh, what the bumpage? Full points is crazy.
Good.
But he got his confidence back, I think, in game, what was that, game 4. So, the volume's going to be there. It helps if Lively is out, obviously, because he struggled with a little physicality. And even if he plays, I don't think it's going to be Derek Lively at full strength, like I've been saying. So, I mean, that helps having a little weaker of a paint for Cat if he does want to go on the inside. But, he found his shooting stroke a little bit. He hit some ridiculous shots towards the end of that game. So, the confidence is there. I do think, too, whether it's Lively or no Lively, he's going to have to be a little bigger force in the paint, especially because if there is no Lively, we saw this in game 4, the Mavs are being very quick to get Gobert out on a switch, and he's been getting into foul trouble and picking up fouls very quickly. So going to be a little thinner. So like the Towns and Naz Reid angle from Trent, too, I think they're going to have to be a massive, massive piece of this game. So I think he's going to be involved in everything. The ball in his hands, probably a good bit, too, because Mavs are going to do everything in their power to try and take the ball out of Anthony Edwards' hands because they've seen how that ends.
Side note, Gooch, do you have a prize pick square you like for today? Because I want to make this 4-piece. I want to make it Facebook official. Okay. Got the 3 squares already. Naz Reid, more than 1.5 from Trent. Luca, more than 30.5 from me. Zach Gallen, more than 32.5. That one hurts from Jovan.
Yeah.
It's probably green, though. Gooch, get involved.
Yeah, you ready?
Sure.
Right here. This one. That's
Dude,
square.
there's no way you're giving that. There's no way you're giving that. No.
Wait a minute. Let me do a check real quick. I feel like that got bumped down fat.
No, wait a minute.
Holy shit, it did.
What was he at?
3,600.5.
That is not good, Goots. Get back up here.
That is ratchet.
Get back. You did not have this in the big up cards, did you, Goots?
I put him in like a bullshit. I put him in like a bullshit slip that we crafted as like a joke for like KBO or some shit. So like I see him in here in a red slip, and 3,600.5 is what he was at. So the reigning MVP gets bumped down that fat up.
Goots, we can put his less than in there if you want. You want to put that in?
No,
Make it a 4-piece? Okay. Yeah, that backfired
This
immediately.
is a weird square I saw.
He's dating
Vanessa
Hudgens, which
yeah,
you tell me she couldn't pick a better ball player, but to each his own. Sure, he's a great guy. Just shitty at baseball. He sucks. I'm down to take the square. It's weird that it's up.
We have though in that game, Krabs. We have a lefty facing the Angels.
So that means you like that for Cole Tucker?
I mean, it's like that for the Angels in general.
Yeah, you like that for who's the fucking dude? I don't know why I'm forgetting which veteran it is, but who's the guy on that team who you fucking love?
Pilar.
Well, Kevin Pilar, the GOAT, of course.
Willie Calhoun is who you're talking about.
Oh,
Willie Calhoun is
not against lefties. Not against lefties. But
okay.
He's probably not playing.
Huh. Is Shanuel a switch hitter?
No.
He's a lefty, isn't he?
Yeah.
And isn't Rengifo a lefty too?
Renifo's a switch. He murders lefties, though. He's
Reverse splits.
Hits, runs, RBI.
Reverse splits. Ward's been hitting well recently. Pilar's been heating up. Logan O'Hoppe hit an opposite field nuke last night. That was sick. Redwoods fan as well. Tucker at the bottom of that order. I mean, Goots, it's definitely a weird square that I probably think is hitting. I lean that way just because it's nasty. Yeah. Do we like runs in that game, Jovan, tonight? I feel like we've been hurt so much already.
I mean, it's probably going to hit.
This is the one day we're not taking it, so.
I know, and it
has. But I do. We're talking about weird squares. You want to add to the earned runs category, Krabs? While we're talking about this game,
I was looking at that.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's go take a peep.
it's a crazy one on the board.
Is it new? Oh, the
I don't think-
Sandoval. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I saw that. So that game's probably going under, and he's probably pitching a fucking masterclass. But I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Betting on the Angels is the easiest way.
Shut up, bro.
Betting on the Angels is the easiest way to lose coins.
I don't know, Krabs. I went to the over instead of I had Angels plus 1.5 in the cart 2 days in a row, and I switched to the over both times. I would have paid.
Well, why the fuck did you do that? Don't do
Because
that.
I shouldn't have done it. And I learned the hard way that the Yankees can't hit outside of Soto and Judge.
By the way, Joey Ortiz hit a double. So
No way, Goots.
and got an RBI. So that was the freest team of all time.
That was the
That was
freest
free.
square on earth. I wish we
Free
put that one
air.
in here. We could have gotten the day started with an early square. God damn it.
No one seemed to
Goots.
listen when I said it.
No, I forgot about it because we're doing 7 million things at once. You should have said, hey, put that fucking Ortiz square in there for that four geyser.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Ish.
Well, I'm just pissed off because hindsight's 2020 and he already cashed. Gates, let's pivot. Let's find another square. You want to take that Cole Tucker one? Do you want to take
That's-
some more time and look for a square? What do you want to do?
I mean, it's such a limited slate. That's the
I
one
know.
that caught my eye.
Bobby
It's-
111 line drive. Bobby 111 liner.
111.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
And play runs.
Oh, play run.
Let's go. Fuck yeah, boys. More. 2 words, chat. More. Bobby Nuke.
Wait. That could be mega.
Is it a nuke?
No, it's a double. It's a
No, it's
double.
Double.
See,
It's a
Grant, you're
double.
out of here, buddy. I don't give a fuck that they just scored. You're out of here for a week.
See ya.
For a week. Have a good vacation. I'll catch you in a week. Sync up. Have a good time. We don't tolerate it. I don't care if they're scoring runs. Get out of here, Grandpa. Fuck.
Fake banging in this economy is
Big
crazy.
banging nukes. That ain't a nuke. If it's not over the fence, it's not a nuke. Don't use that term. Be better. Come on, Gramps.
Gotta be lower locked than that, man.
All right. Fine. Seagram's in here every day. Don't ban him. Keep him in here. But that is your last warning, Seagram. And I'm not going to say it again.
He probably
Yeah,
saw
take
the
notes.
402
Jake
feet. and
He
thought
did.
it was-
He did.
Yeah.
Seagramp, keep him around, Chad, mods. But that is a
Vinny
final
102.
warning.
Vinny 102.
Vinny,
102?
Oh,
get involved.
Stevie.
Trent at the game. Cake.
Didn't leave you.
Didn't leave you all right. I
Wow,
bet,
it's
man.
out. Check.
All right. That's
Yeesh.
okay. That's okay, though. All right.
Jake
Seagramp,
Rogers
we need you
squared.
locked, man. We need you locked. That's worse than saying Lax's Moose. Yeah, it is. Like, imagine hating on the PLL. It's like the most fun fucking sport to bet on in the summer. If you're hating on it, you haven't watched it.
Yes.
If you haven't watched it, join us on Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. We're firing up a sweats. We're sweating out the championship rematch for the PLL from last season. Water Dogs and Archers, 2 of the best teams. It's going to be epic. That game is going to be fucking sick. They put games on national TV that they think are going over. Little Phil's mug for you. I wouldn't be taking the under in that first game. I'd be locking in that over, sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the fucking show while you got the Bookit Sports Twitch pulled up on your iPad or laptop or phone. It really is that simple. 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, 2 days from now, we will be live sweating out PLL. If you don't like it, do me a favor. Join us on Saturday. Give it one chance. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. But I promise you this. If you put eyeballs and get a little bit of skin in the game for PLL week 1 this weekend, you will be back for week 2, and you will be back for week 3, and you will be back for the whole season, and you will be a PLL fan. You will. I guarantee it. It's fun. You guys just haven't given it a fucking chance. I know there's people in chat who were in the same boat last year. We converted you. We got you watching it. ESPN Plus, national TV, whatever it is, ABC, ESPN2. I guarantee you there's people in chat right now who said the same shit, and then they locked in for us for a season, made some coins, had some fun, and now they're ready for year number 2. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Brent
Especially in the
Rooker
dog
runs.
days.
A's?
Rooker.
Yeah.
Said especially in the dog days.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the A's under's kicked. I thought that's what you were bitching about.
No, it's not.
What day is it this weekend? Saturday? Yes. Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Championship rematch, game of the weekend. They have a game right after it as well. And then Sunday, 2 games as well. Okay. There will not be a Sunday stream for me. Saturday stream, though, yes. Okay. You guys better all fucking be there, and you better be ready to nuke the Water Dogs, nuke the Cannons, nuke the over in both those 2 games. I'm starting to sound like Mikey. Let's get back to business. Okay. Nukenheimers. Brock's ready to nuke. You're goddamn right. Cannons +2. Sure. Cannons are favorites, though. I don't know where we plus.
That's just Trent's favorite bet. It's the only bet he knows.
What, from last year when they were getting those fat spreads when they were
it's just
and they were coming through.
Too, man.
Back to Malik giving out a subby.
Cannons, Krabs.
Yeah. 2 cannons. I get it. God. Back to Malik. 3rd subbies giving out on the stream. You're my fucking goat. A real MF. Don Julio saying in chat, you're goddamn right. As we get more A's bangs. Jesus Christ. Well, they left the base runner on 3rd. Was it Salvi who got out? You're Salvi.
It was Salvi. Salvi's not locked. We need him to be Krabs.
Salvi, me and Salvi are going to have a talk here, folks, because Salvi, when I bet on them, REM sleep, non-existent. When I'm sitting back minding my own business, Salvi Perez turns into fucking prime Josh Hamilton from the home run derby when he was sober.
That's crazy.
Excuse me. That might have been a little too far, but that's what he turns into out there on the field. Okay?
That's unreal.
That's what he turns into on the field when I don't fucking bet on him. Golly, Salvi, be better. At least let me know. I have a Salvador Perez signed jersey sitting over there too. That might be worth something.
People forget about that.
As soon as I hit that, I knew it was toast. I knew he was going over over his home runs for the year. It was guaranteed. Okay. Butt naked chop with Jovan at the crib. What?
Trent, bro. What the fuck is this, man?
That wasn't even me that tied.
Excuse
yeah,
man.
I bet.
Excuse man. What are we doing?
One of the
Yeah, that's got Goots written all over it. God damn it. That's got Goots greasy paws written all over it.
I bet, man.
Langoliers bomb. I fucking bet. Jovan, comments on that under.
Bet.
Bad things are happening right now.
9 innings.
Okay. Well, they got 6 runs.
Yeah, I've seen crazier things, Krabs.
And they got 7 runs. And it's the top of the
like
third.
that over in Coors last night.
Yeah.
What happened? What ended up playing out with that one? I was already off that one.
9 runs first 2 innings. Not a single run until the last pitch of the game.
That's crazy.
Insane. Literally insane.
And it ended up pushing. Did you get 11? What number did you get?
I had 10.5 on offshores.
Fuck yeah. Let's go. That's
and I
good.
also had Bangalier's fucking home run sitting in a slip and didn't fucking take it.
Eesh.
That's gross.
Eesh.
That is gross. Well, I bet the under 13.5 like lightning. Maybe just let that one splooge off to the side. Taking some jabs at Jovan today. I'm a little pissed about that Mystics play. I'm letting you have it.
Yeah,
I'll let you off the hook now.
Ray's not looking good going into the weekend, Jovan.
Oh, there it is. Cheap shot from Gootsy.
Tomorrow's
No
huge.
blow.
Tomorrow I'll be a big O's fan because I need Savali Turks.
Okay.
Well, I'll be in attendance probably tomorrow. So
Hell yeah, Goots.
We need if Tony Taters doesn't hit one tomorrow, I don't know what to say.
The series of the weekend, folks. People are calling it that. Not me, but people. Rays and O's. Jovan and Bookit Squad. We'll have plenty of time to talk some shit about that tomorrow. Okay.
yeah.
Ahern saying the Rays getting swept. I bet.
Yeah, I'll take your action.
Unbelievable. All right, 2 things, chat, before we lock in and give you guys the squad ride for today. Number 1, do me a favor. Go check out the Paul Rabel interview we did last weekend, 2 weekends ago, up in New York that we just posted on the Bookit Sports YouTube page. I personally think it's the best video we have up there right now. Paul Rabel, the greatest lacrosse player of all time. He talks some futures. He talks some angles. He talks about returning to the sport. Do me a favor. Go press like on that puppy. It could not take less effort and time. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. It helps us out. It makes Krabs happy. It's not easy to do. Drop a like on that pup. Stay a while. Shit, maybe even watch it and enjoy it. Give me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what was good. Let me know what sucked so we can fix it for next time. Please. All right. Let me know what you guys think about it in chat right now, too. Anybody check it out yet? Aloha Bets, GF Fernandez, sure. They checked it out. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Paul Rabel, the legitimate GOAT. And then one other thing, I believe we have a MLB State of the Union BTL exclusive pod releasing later today. All right. A little 1/3 the way through the MLB season. Jovan, we spent plenty of time talking about the Yankees, Aaron Judge, talking about your Rays, talking about all the trending topics going on in MLB. Angel Hernandez hanging him up. Everything you could possibly need or know going on in the MLB right now. We talked about it. So go check that puppy out when we put it out. For now, check out that YouTube.
It'll probably be up around like 5 Eastern chat.
Fuck yeah.
Sure.
W's.
You ready?
Check that out tonight when you're going to the gym, chat. Get active. Stop sitting around. Go change your life. Go to the gym, put the pod on, lock in. All right. We'll fill you in. Back to Malik. I mean, you got to stop giving out subbies, Malik. It's only you. He's giving out too many.
All right.
It's Yop time. CMU Saturdays is saying. Jovan, I think it's squad ride time. What about you?
Dude, what is this fucking joke from Night Sweats or some shit? Why are we starting this, man?
Well, I know one thing, and that's nobody's ever
that.
safe late night at the crib with Trent walking around. Nobody's safe. Okay. Motherfucker treats his house like he's home alone.
Dude, I'm petrified. Every time I'm at that house late night that I'm just going to turn my fucking head and Trent's going to be walking out, meat out, just ripping me out. It's unreal because he says he does it all the fucking time. I feel like one time.
No, I don't.
It's just going to happen. He's going to realize he ain't at home alone.
What are the benefits? What are the pros, the pluses and minuses for the lack of a tire on during the chop rep? Is it convenience?
I was sleeping on that air mattress outside his room, terrified. I couldn't sleep because I hear all this shit about him coming out.
Trent's probably walking on top. He's walking over your fucking air mattress on the way to the kitchen. He's doing a squat. He's giving you a fucking teabag like back in Call of Duty.
He has walked around that house with no pants on more times than he should. So many more times than he should. It's unreal.
Well, I'm happy to say I cannot confirm that. I'll leave that to Jovan and Goots. And we'll move.
Yep.
Goots, run that shit. Let me see that train. Okay, this show today took a little turn. Let's lock in. That's what happens when the slate is not packed. We got some time on our hands. All right, let's refocus, lock in, cut the shit, chat. No jokes, no smiles, no fun. We got to hit a squad ride today. We did not hit one yesterday. Way too many jokes, way too much fun and happiness right now after we missed a squad ride on the sticks last week. Lock the fuck in. All right, we can have some fun tomorrow after we hit a squad ride tonight. Jovan, what's your favorite play for today?
What we have left. Maybe you take the reins. I only have like one play up here.
Okay.
It's the same play you're on. Mavs.
Mavs plus 4.5. Easy.
Yeah.
Can I get a check on that spread from somebody in chat? Let me know if it's still at 4.5. Should be.
Yeah. Still see 4.5.
I am absolutely in love with the Tigers and Red Sox under.
Yeah. Krabs totals have been absolutely printing.
Yep.
No issues.
Red Sox team total under yesterday, free.
There's no way we
just yesterday.
jinxed MJ Melendez.
Wow. Somebody go wake up Shelly.
No way MJ just hit a nuke. Let's go.
On multi.
Words matter, chats. Words matter. Somebody go wake up Chelly. It's 2 p.m. Get him up. Let him know that MJ Melendez just hit a nuke.
He ain't getting up. He ain't getting up for 2 more hours, man.
Shit. All right. Well, we'll put the Tigers and Red Sox under in here. I'm pulling up the odds as we speak. I want to make sure that the odds are correct and we're giving you guys the right number here because I know that total has been moving and grooving all fucking day. Give me a second. Let me know, chat, if there's any plays you also want to add to this. Jovan, let me know if there's any other plays you want to add to this. We didn't even talk about the Nats game. A little disappointed.
Yeah.
What
are your thoughts?
My thoughts are Trevor Williams is getting serious disrespect, but he's also starting to finally give up some runs and look like a human again after an immaculate first month of the season. Now, I'll say this once again, Trevor Williams, don't fade him, you lose coins. He's in the same boat with backing the Mets, which I'm doing again today. God damn it. He's in the same boat with backing the Angels financially. Don't do it. It's really that simple. He just keeps coming through. He's 4-0. He's like the Jordan Lyles of this year, right? It's crazy.
You know what else
There's
is
some
the
guys
Jordan
you just won't
Lyles?
fade.
You know what else is the Jordan Lyles? Fading
Who?
the Braves. Their offense
Yes, it does.
sucks.
So why not just take the Nats ML once again? Why not?
It's probably Nats, yeah.
Why not? Like, it's got to be the Nats. Down to +1. They were +200 last night when the lines came out. I was nervous. I go, that's mad disrespect for Rando McGee on the bump for Atlanta against Trevor Williams, who's been Cy Young. Now they're at +164.
If he wasn't a lefty, I would still be in on taking the Nats. He probably would have been on the card today.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I feel like for your sake, Krabs, even though I like Gallen, I feel like you are still kind of dialed in on the Mets. I don't want to talk you off of that because I've seen 50,000 comments in chat like this. So they might be air.
I love the play, but you kind of burst in my bubble, and it's okay. You don't have to like every play I'm on. It'd be weird
realistically, though, like, do you think if the Mets win this game like you're hoping, do you really think it's going to be because they tap up Zach Gallen and put up like 7 runs?
No, I don't.
So I feel like there's still a win-win scenario in there.
Yeah, we could put it in there. It's not like chat's going to vote for it. They're too soft. They don't have the balls to put a play like the Mets, ML at plus chicken in the squad ride. They don't have the nuts. This is the issue, Jovan. It's that we're getting fucking soft. We're getting scared of putting the nasty plays back in the squad rides. When we fucking started this shit a year and a half ago with the squad rides, we would only put in nasty plays, and you guys would click the nastiest one of them all because I had you all brainwashed and wired and ready to roll. Can we bring it back? How many more fucking bets do I have to take? How many more bets do I have to hit for you guys to fucking listen and bring us back to the old days of squad ride votes when you're taking the nastiest, most contrarian, fade the public, play that makes no fucking sense because we're not bozos and we don't take things that fucking make sense because we know the book says that's how they make their coins. It's really that simple. Can we go back to those days? Come on. I'm tired of fucking people making fun of these fucking plays, not putting their coins on the other sides. Why I come on here every day with a fucking greened out sharp reports and nobody's putting the fucking plays in the squad ride. Nobody's tailing the fucking plays. All people are doing is bitching. And then after I win and they lose, silent as a church mouse. Soft.
Facts. Krabs.
Soft.
When Krabs is dialed, you got to tap in.
When Krabs is cold, you stay far away. I'm the first one to tell you I am the streakiest bettor on fucking planet Earth. But when I'm dialed and the plays are hitting, you shut up, you listen, you tail. We're putting the Mets ML in there. Not like Chad has the fucking cojones to put it in there anyways, but I like the play and it's hitting and they're winning the game. Boom. It's that simple. We've got Mets ML, Mavs +4.5, and we've got Detroit and Boston. I would like to take the under 7.5, Jovan. At -120, -125. Are you good with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Tigers, Red Sox, under 7.5. We've got that, Jovan. We've got the Mets ML, and we've got the Mavs +4.5. Anything else you want to put in there?
Not really. I don't love too much on the rest of the night slates. So that's why I'm leaning on you for the plays outside of the fact that you're just dialed right now.
Okay. Let me do one more sweep through the fucking boards. Make sure we're not missing anything. Cross the T's, dot the I's, shake some babies, sign some hands.
Wow. Jeffers Bonds, 2-run Duke.
Who?
We got 6 in Minnesota.
Oh, fuck yeah, we do, Jovan. Let's go, chat. The unofficial squad rides. We've got some early life. We need more. Okay? Yeah, we got the Mets in there. I mean, Nats +1.5, probably worth a look. Maybe we just stick with these 3 plays, though. I don't want to take... I like the Panthers on the ice. I'll be honest with you. I think the Panthers steal this game on the ice, and I think the Rangers win the final 2 games of the series, and then they advance to the Cup. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm predicting.
Yeah,
we can put the Panthers and the Nats +1.5 in there, give the people some more options.
I'm cool to leave out the Nats just because of I don't really trust their bats.
Okay.
But
Panthers ML on the ice.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, 4 plays, 4 winners. We're already 3 minutes over. BTL. All right. Trent's sitting there waiting very patiently and nicely. Let's hurry up. Let's lock in a winner. 4 plays, 4 winners. All right. Fucking pick the best play on the board. Lock in, chat. You guys are just as much a part of this squad ride as we are. We're just giving you the options. You guys are the ones that actually fucking pick it. You guys are deciding where I'm putting $250 at least of my hard-earned money every single day. Do you understand that? Do you realize that? Can we lock in and pick the nasty BTL sharpest play of the fucking day today? Can we be surgical? Can we pick winners? Can we pick plays that when you lock in, it makes you uncomfortable because that's the exact spot you want to be in compared to being on the other side, locking in a play that makes so much sense. Next thing you know, you're homeless. Can we be nasty? Can we take the gross plays? Do you guys have it in you? I don't know if you do anymore. You used to. You used to. Where'd it go? Where did it go, chat? Bring it back. Okay? Bring back the nasty fucking plays. Bring back the contrarians. And if you're going to talk shit, at least send me a slip. Or you can go fuck yourself. It's really that simple.
I'm just going to say this. First of all, I've seen like 5 comments. This is my fucking play. I don't know why we're putting that on Krabs, but if we have no Mets, I love Gallen in this game, but like I said, I love Christian Scott too. If we have a Krabs rent and it's not the Mets, that's just ultimately the softest thing, I think.
Well, it also sucks because I like the Mavs today the most, but I got to go and I got to teach Chad a lesson here, and I got to fucking bring him back to the old days, or at least try to. Rattle them a little bit, get them a little uncomfy. They're getting too complacent in chats. I got to remind them they have a serious impact on our financial well-being and on the squad ride, the most important part of our debt. We need them going back to a year ago where they were picking the grossest, nastiest, best winners on the board when we were 60 games over 500. It's that simple. And sure, the day I'm at a bitch, we're going to take the Mets ML. We'll see how this works out. Chat, plus chicken ML. Mets, worst team in baseball, worst record over the last month. Should be a good look, right? No fucking chances hits. No chance it hits. Put your rent on the other side. See what happens. If you bet like that, you will be homeless and out of the game in a week. Good luck. If you're with us on the squad ride, I'll meet you at the cash counter when the Mets beat Zach Gallen. Maybe not by a lot, but by enough. Mets ML, trust the process. I'll meet you guys at the fucking cash counter. All right, we'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same place before the weekend, getting you guys ready for PLL, getting you guys ready for MLB. Don't miss it. Stick around for the Surge stream. Spoon feed Trent some winners, will you? He needs it. We'll be soon.